Hey everybody! In this month's gel press video, I'm just going to walk you through the design process of creating a set of coordinated artist trading cards. I'm starting with a few different materials. This first one is just a box of Kleenex from Costco. I thought it had a beautiful sort of watercolor look, and I have several gel press prints that I'm going to use, and that's how I'm going to achieve the coordination that I'm going to show you. I'm using this month's Hero Arts, my monthly hero kit, as well as some of the adorable add-ons. And I wanted to just give you a feel for how I do this. So I find the background prints that I feel like are cohesive. In this case, I decided that what I wanted was a dominant feeling of pink and orange, kind of warm colors. And so I cut down the prints to 2.5 by 3.5 inches. And then the rest of my process is adding all of those elements together across all of the set of trading cards that will unify them. So if I'm in a swap, everyone will get something similar, but no two people will get the same thing. So that's what's sort of fun about doing these swaps. And if you go over to my blog post at the end of this video, I talk a lot about the history of artist trading cards, and it's really pretty fascinating. I did a little bit of research, and I'm glad I did because I learned some things that I didn't know. So head over there after you're done. I have the winner for my Seasons Giving Blog Hop prize, which is more than $300 worth of stamps and dies. And I also have a Hero Arts $50 giveaway on my blog to celebrate this awesome new release. What I talk about in the blog post too is that ATCs are sort of like the adult Valentine. Like they're the right size, you give them to friends, and you get some. So it's just like having that paper sack full of Valentines at your elementary school, which I think is awesome. So after I have the focal points set up, if I've colored them, I've die cut them, then I'm going to add sentiments and other elements to each card. Now on the Kleenex box, I added matte medium at the beginning of the video. That's to make the ink adhere, just give it a little matte surface instead of that slick Kleenex box surface. And I'm just adding stamp images that sort of coordinate. I love the white spots on this one gel press print. I actually think this video is on my channel, and it looked like the sun to me. So I wanted to use a past Hero Arts kit with images that were appropriate for that. The little coffee cup looks so cute on the orange background. That's why I went with green, and you'll see green in this artist trading card as well. What I try to do is find complementary colors. So a nice bright green is a perfect foil to the orange and pink dominated gel press prints that I'm using. This one is really fun because it has the bright red, the orange, the yellow, but it also has the green already in it. This print was very hard for me to cut up because it's one of my favorites, but I decided just to be brave. It's a new year. I'm using the banner die and the sentiment from the main kit, as well as this beautiful little poppy looking flower. The kit this month comes with a ton of floral dies and a cute little envelope die, but the floral dies are beautiful classic flowers. So I'm coloring this with Daniel Smith watercolor. And what I'm doing is picking up the colors from the actual gel press print. So see how there's a teal in the gel press print? I'm using that for the foliage, but there's also a lime green. So I'm going underneath the flower with that. That same lime green is echoed in the coffee cup, the little bird, etc. So you can sort of see where I'm going about these all having a theme. Now the little postal cancellation mark has a heart in it that I've colored with a white gel pen to make that stand out a bit. This is a little darker print. And I'm just trimming off the excess of the little pennant. The die comes in the kit. And then gluing that watercolored flower down. Another thing that coheres them together is just a handheld punch and some gold glitter paper. Each one of my artist trading cards will get these little DIY embellishments, and that's another way that they are unified across the entire set. There is a handheld punch in my supply list that you'll see. It's made by Cropadile, which is one of my favorites. My punch is old and retired, the one that I'm using in the video, so I thought I would just link you to one that's still available. Cropadile makes great tools. Again, I'm adding white gel pen here, another cohesive element to the artist trading cards. And I'm gluing down my little bear and coloring his nose black. And then adding again the white gel pen on the little bee. Then I will finish it off with the gold glitter paper. And here I'm using the graphic porous point white pen that I just love, but for some reason I kept priming this pen during the video. I don't know why I was doing that. And so I got a couple of puddles of ink, like right here. So just dab that up. The only thing that I found that was a problem with this, it normally isn't, is that whatever kind of paint I used on this particular gel press print is highly activated by water. So when I went to dab up the excess white paint from my pen, it actually pulled some of the paint up. But it's no big deal. I fixed it. I recovered. I don't cut my mistakes out. But don't overprime your pen. That's just asking for trouble, but not anything fatal. Finally, the bird from the kit. Again, I want that bright green in there to offset all the pink and the orange. And I will add a matching little pink magenta-ish heart on the postal image. I cannot get enough of postal images. I decided to edge this circle in these little glitter paper dots because it sort of looked like a little porthole that you were looking at the bird through. And I thought that was cute, so I thought I'd add some little faux hardware to sort of complete that look. And it's really cute. I can't get enough of these little circles. I'm using both an 1/8 inch circle punch. Again, I can't find one of these. And then a 1/4 inch circle punch, which I have listed below. So here's what this set looks like together, and you can see how cohesive it is. Head over to my blog for my giveaways, and thanks so much for watching.